Moses approaches the camp. He sees the people worshiping the golden calf. He gets angry. He throws the tablets down and they break into pieces. And then God tells him, go and make two more, just like those, and I'll write the words on them again. In fact, this expression in Hebrew that we translate 10 commandments literally just says the 10 words. Uh, I don't know if it was, just seems to be used in the sense of a statement. Someone might say, I have a word for you. And then make a statement. So 10 words for in accordance with these words, I've made a covenant with you and with Israel. He was there with Yahweh 40 days and 40 nights. He didn't eat or drink water, but he miraculously was able to survive. And then it says that he wrote, uh, it doesn't say Moses or Yahweh, but based on other statements, we expect it to be Yahweh at this point, that he writes on the tablet the words, and then they are specified as the 10 commandments. So that's where we get this idea of 10. Uh, um, but when we look back in the passages, understanding how to specify the 10 becomes a challenge. So the question is, which 10 are the 10 that were being talked about there? So you see here the Protestant commands, the 10 they have, is different than the Lutheran or Catholic commands. It's basically all the sense. And the part about idols, they have two commands about not having other gods and not building an idol. Whereas in the Lutheran and Catholic tradition, that's and not build an idol. In other words, one command meaning don't engage in idolatry. Um, and then you see it's basically the same, except when you get to the end. And then you see that in the Protestant tradition, the coveting is one command, although he talks about not coveting lots of different things. Don't covet your neighbor's house, his possessions, his wife, and so forth. So, is that to be taken as one command, or is each of those objects a different command? Of course, if you make them all commands, in the Lutheran Catholic tradition, they break it up. You don't covet your neighbor's house or possession, and you don't covet the neighbor's wife or possession. Information, but we've been told that there are 10 specific commands, and relate